6:08 p.m. Mediterranean Sea. Are we out there?
Hey, G.
It's kind of neat. It's a little bit like the opening of the original Resident Evil, which is neat. Except instead of going in on a helicopter to an unknown place, they're going by boat to a secluded place. Very secluded, considering it's out in the ocean. And I think my dog is barking. Echo, you cool?
Incredible.
He's cool. He's cool.
The Queen Zenobia. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point.
Graphics look pretty good. I don't. It doesn't look that much different to me, but then again, I'm going off memory from years ago, so I'm sure I'm not accurate on it. The rain effects look nice, but it looks about the same. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable this game was on the 3DS, though, when it first came out, and it looked pretty good for the 3DS. And I remember being excited for this game because this game was like, it looked like classic Resident Evil. Even though it was over the shoulder like 4, 5, and 6 are, the feeling of it was nice. You were in a enclosed environment. We're on a ship, for example.
It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from the
And it's cool to bring back the characters from the original Resident Evil with Chris and Jill, but start the game off with them split apart. And the marketing for this game did change a lot. When they first came up with this game, the first trailer for it had like Chris in a chair, and he was like tied up. And then another guy came in that looked like Chris, and he was like, and then Chris in the chair was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Yeah, wouldn't you like to know?" Or something like that. He's like, "I'm part of a terrorist group." So there was a guy who looked like Chris. And I guess they abandoned that like storyline. Although there's elements of it in this opening, it looked like they did abandon it.
I don't like the sound of that.
I probably should stop wasting bullets. Somebody rang the dinner bell though. And I think there's something we can scan. I don't think we have the scanner yet, but
I might be able to shoot it off.
I was hoping we would have the knife, though. Nope. Alright. Hey, Flying Hamsters, what up? Puminati represent! What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, Flying Hamsters. Good to see you. Sorry I'm late on your comment. I just saw it pop up there. How you doing tonight?
For a while.
Are you okay, by the way? Were you in Vegas? I know a lot of Puminati and LS Mania fans were up in Vegas. Kevin got back the other night right at like 10:30 or 10 o'clock, and then he like went to bed. He like packed and then went to bed, and like an hour later, right when I finished my stream at 11:30, I shut my TV off and I heard him rush out of his bedroom, and he like went into the living room, or maybe it was closer to midnight, and he ran into the living room, and it freaked me out, man.
It smells like rotting flesh.
So I don't know if you were up there in Vegas, but seeing that was like, you should see, Kevin was a mess. And we had a friend Alex was there, so we were texting him, and it was really horrible to see that, what happened up there in Vegas. You weren't in Vegas? Glad to hear Kevin's okay, though. Yeah, he's okay. Luckily, he made it back. But we'll shift to more positive talking. How are you, man? How was your week? Whoa. Whoa.
I don't think we're alone.
Welcome to Resident Evil Revelations. The one thing I remember, this game got me a little motion sickness because the camera is so close to you, but that's because you're like in enclosed environments. So I guess for the atmosphere, you need it to be like that, but I do get a little motion sick. So sometimes you may see me just walk around like this to slow the game down. Because I get a little nauseous.
Like just water.
Time to lurk. What up, Deadeye? Lurk away, dude. How you doing? Oh, God, Alex is there. Yeah, Alex was up there, too. He went up there with Kevin. There's a great picture of them with Doug Benson. Apparently, they hung out with Doug Benson for like an hour, which was really cool. Whoa. Dang. So, yeah, they got to hang out with Hug Benson. Hug Benson. They got to hang out with Doug Benson. Whoa. Blood.
There's blood coming from the ducts.
There's also a body coming from the ducts. dude.
No power, which means no elevator for us.
You play the game how you feel is right. All right, I will, Flying Hamster. Yeah, I get a little motion sickness with this game. We're not going to play too long tonight. We'd probably just play like the first level, maybe the first two, if depending on when we finish the first level. But I'm going to take my time with this game. We're going to play it nice and slow, explore, check the game out, find any side, read all the side files, all that stuff. I got to make this game stretch for a week because Evil Within 2 comes out next week, next Friday. So I want to make sure that this lasts us until then. Because I don't have any money for any more games. So I got to make sure this lasts us. So we might, we'll take our time with this one for sure. Hug Benson. What's up, Jomily? Hug Benson is my dearo. Oh, good old Hug Benson. Jomily, welcome to the stream. Everybody, thank you for being here. Puminati represent indeed. Flying Hamster. Puminati, always Puminati in this chat, in this channel. Always welcome. Oh, jeez. Freaking rats.
It's shorted out.
Gee, I don't know why. Maybe it's because rats ate it.
The power still works here.
Trish. I think that's a Devil May Cry reference. Trish is a character in Devil May Cry. And not that she has a soda named after her, but I think that's just... Capcom loves to recycle ID. We talk about that on every stream I play. Every time I play a Capcom game, they recycle ideas all the time. And I'm totally okay with it. I think actually now they're doing some more Marvel vs. Capcom things. Because remember Resident Evil 5, there's a trinket you can find called the Venom Thing. And that's a move that Venom does in Marvel vs. Capcom. Well, in the next Resident Evil DLC coming out called Not a Hero, Chris Redfield has a gun called Thor's Hammer. It's not called Mjolnir, it's just called Thor's Hammer. So, yeah, it's like a shotgun. So, yeah, just once again, just Capcom recycling names and shifting things around.
The face is smashed in completely.
Ooh.
Jill, take a look at these.
What up?
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, also, sounds like a good time. Glad they're having fun with Hug Benson, apparently. Yeah, you should check out their Instagram. They posted a picture with him. They apparently hung out with him for like an hour, just the three of them hanging out, which is pretty cool.
I got something.
So that scanner is like,
Now what?
it's a new element to Resident Evil.
Give me a sec.
And I think it's pretty much only used in this game, but it's pretty neat. It's a neat feature. Because obviously every time they make a Resident Evil game, they want to do something different. And I thought that added a cool element because you can scan monsters while they're still alive and get more scanning points, and that'll find herbs and everything. There's a nice reference to Resident Evil 1, lifting the gun with the hand attached to it. So that's like a cool nod. Once again, Jill's with a husky dude, like she was hanging out with Barry in the first one. So she's with Parker, her new BSAA partner in this one. She's kind of become like a commander, leader. This takes place before Resident Evil 5. So these are like the events that lead her and Chris to the Spencer Mansion from the Resident Evil 5 like DLC. Nice. Oof. But also, this game is responsible for Resident Evil 7 being in first person. A lot of people don't know that. This game, there's first-person elements in the game. And Capcom had so much fun developing that they decided to... And they had so much fun playing around with the developers, had so much fun playing around in first person that they were like, we got to make a first person Resident Evil game. And this is what inspired it. Not like Slenderman and all the other first person horror games out there everyone thinks pulled from it. That was definitely a gateway for them to go, oh, there's an audience for this, so that's another reason we can do it. But really, it was playing around in the first person features in this game that made Resident Evil 7 first person. And now we are going to play episode 1, Into the Depths. Let's get it on. But I like that feature of scanning things. It just adds a lot. NTS Special Report.
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took
Terra
a full
Grigia.
11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power
Check
to an
this
entire
place out.
city. But in 2004, Veltro, a terrorist group opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack. They not only released a virus, but also several creatures, known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation. This launched one of the worst tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the US, was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack. The BSAA, a counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive
yeah,
action, Supreme
I kind of like how they're setting up the world here. Like a lot of times when you play Resident Evil games, they just kind of start you off and throw you in a place and you figure things out. This one, they establish the world immediately and then destroy it. Like, yeah.
Following the incident,
and then you're dealing with the
FBC
ramifications of
announced
that
it has
destruction.
successfully disbanded
So,
the terrorist group
yeah, it's
called Veltro.
pretty crazy.
It
And
is
Veltro
now
obviously got their hands on
2005,
BOWs,
and a sense of
which
calm
is
and
leftover
security is
remnants
finally
of
returning to the people.
Umbrella creations, obviously. So you saw the hunters there
But,
from Resident
as
Evil
you
1.
can see, the lost city of Terra Grigia remains inaccessible, a silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
Yeah, so like this giant glimmer of hope of like, oh, look what technology can do for the future, and, you know, bring people together and put our differences aside and create something truly magnificent. And then terrorists like destroyed the shit out of it. It's like, of course, right?
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area.
3:50 p.m. Mediterranean seacoast. So this is earlier in the day to where we are currently on that
I
boat.
guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put two and two together.
And that's why I've sent the BSAA in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
The, Genesis or something. Is that its name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
And there's a lot of quotes in this game too. Like, I remember, was it Revelations 2 had like quotes from Kafka, like the villain Alex Wesker quoted Kafka all the time.
I'm on.
I believe the villain in this one also quotes, I think Dante's Inferno, is quoted in this one. So there's a lot of like Dante references. Genesis, the nickname of a high-level bioscanner currently being tested and developed by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. It bounces special synchrotron radiation off a target in order to analyze it. It is possible to detect and analyze even the smallest amount of viruses. Since version 1.0.4, it has been possible to produce simple vaccines from the viral analysis. So when you scan enemies, if they're alive, you get more percentage juice off them from this, or like 6 dead ones. But the more you scan, the more health herbs you get. So as you're scanning them, you're learning how to counteract the virus that they have in them. So you can constantly produce herbs in this game by scanning things. Use synchrotron radiation. It is possible to detect specific objects. The data for bullets, medicinal herbs, etc. are registered within the internal memory for testing. If a detectable object is nearby, the indicator in the lower right area of the monitor will light up. All right. Here we go. So it gave us 12%. It's dead, so it's not going to give us a lot.
Get an accurate reading. Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data. Ah, look at this mess.
There we go.
They're rotted to hell.
8% for another dead one. Oh, bullets. That's a big crow. Boom. 28. Oh, whoa. What's this? Looks like someone already raided the place. Yep. Look at all the dead fish. So basically, like, it just caused a catastrophe. Like, the water got some of the water got infected. So there's a lot of, like, aquatic creatures in this Resident Evil game because this area of the Mediterranean Sea got infected. Ooh, 10 points for literally references. References game. Also, yay, let's get our monsters. Let's get our monsters on. We will. We scanned all these.
Careful now.
Don't worry, I've done this before.
For literary references in games, yeah. And also, because this game was the one that kind of inspired Resident Evil 7 to be first person, that's one of the reasons Clive O'Brien, who is our chief there that was giving us the orders, told us to scan everything. He actually is the one... Remember there's a little Easter egg in Resident Evil 7 where you find a book. It's because in this game he makes a reference like, oh, maybe I'll finish my book, you know, that I started writing. And then in Resident Evil 7, you find his book in the Baker house.
I'll run some tests on
So,
this.
yeah, that guy right there, Clive O'Brien.
Continue with the investigation.
And his book is about Terra Grigia and, like, the secrets he learns through the events of this game. So, yeah, if these things were alive, we'd be getting a lot more points or percentages from them.
We need more samples to run an analysis. Give me a few more.
Yeah, dude. I'm working on it. It's a big place. I gotta be up insanely early, so I'm joining Deadeye in lurk mode, but I am stoked about a new RA game to play. Hey, no problem, John. Whoa! He's alive.
I kind of figured that. Don't worry, we're on it.
Alright, we got him.
After Raccoon City, this must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight.
I see you two are
We'll get
okay.
some sleep, Jomali. We're only gonna play like the first level tonight, or the first chapter, or whatever.
We don't have enough data to run a complete analysis. Gather some more samples from the carcasses on the beach.
You got it. But lurk away, lurk away. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm surprised that living one only gave us 12%. I would have figured it would have given us like 20 or more. Oh!
That smell. Must have ruptured from gas.
Oh, God.
Christ, what a mess.
I know it's not real, but I just instantly like thought of the worst smell in the world and felt like I got a whiff of it. Ugh. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Oh. Hello, one in the water. Bullets. We're gonna need them. Takes a lot of bullets to put some of the enemies down in this game. Oh. Imprint found. That's cool. Sub-weapon controls. Oh, okay. So I just hit right bumper. Whoa! 100%. And then they just gave us some herb.
I've collected enough samples.
Good. Get them to me ASAP.
Item found. Handgun ammo. Oh, that's it. We can't take any more. What are you? Yeah, sometimes you can just find items. Most of the time it's ammo, sometimes it's herbs, sometimes it's files, or I think. So there's a lot of A lot of things we can reach. I didn't know about the handprints, so that doesn't jog any memories. So I wonder if that's like a new feature, or maybe it was one of the later when they redid it for the 360. I don't know. I also got a jet, sir, but I shall return. You're a pleasure to... Oh, thanks. Thank you, hamster. Well, have a good night, dude. And no problem, man. Come back anytime. I won't be able to stream tomorrow night, but Thursday I'm going to stream for a pretty good chunk of the day. We're probably going to play the Telltale Batman Episode 2. We're probably going to play that on whatchamacallit, Thursday morning. And then we'll play this some more Thursday evening. So definitely come back on Thursday. I'll be doing a lot on here. And you can follow me on Instagram at Seek and Destroy. And I will be... Sorry, I will be streaming a lot on Thursday. I apologize. I kind of freaked out there because this creature was coming at me.
All in a day's work for you two, eh? All right, enough chit-chat. Get that sample data.
Any secret stuff? No? No secret stuff? Really? No handprints or nothing in here? Jerks.
There you are.
Flying hamster, have a great night, John Lee
No
says.
doubt about
And
it.
I agree. Have a
These
great one,
corpses
sir.
show signs of viral infection.
Make sure I follow you back,
There
dude.
is no coincidence they came through the FBC's blockade.
Thanks for the kind words, too,
Well, we
Flying
did all
hamster.
we can.
Have a good night, my friend.
Now, we wait for the results to come back from HQ.
Ooh,
Huh?
HQ.
It's the emergency line. Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. What? Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from here. We'll have to speed things up. Starting now. Uh-huh. Good. Get to it. Jill, Parker, you two are still on the case.
What happened?
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
Oh, jeez.
How?
We're not certain.
So
I've sent their last known coordinates to your terminals.
I know Chris is so at this point the
signal
BSAA
was
is
lost over the ocean.
not is recently
Thought
formed
they were in the mountains
within like a
chasing
year or two, I
Veltro.
think.
But judging from
And I
their
think this takes
position,
place
they must be-
like a year or so
On a ship.
before Resident Evil 5.
I'll
So
go back
Chris
to
isn't
HQ.
like
Take charge of the search and
commander
rescue.
or anything yet, like he was in
Will be
5. He
my
was kind
eyes
of
out
like
there.
a go-to guy that they would send in on things. Him and Jill were like, they were partners, but they were like ahead of different groups, right? Kind of like Alpha Team, Bravo Team, and the Stars. They were kind of given squads of their own. But then because they learned through the events of this and ways to track and things that put them on the path of finding out where Wesker is and where, well, not where Wesker is, but where Oswald E. Spencer is, that puts them back together in the DLC of Resident Evil 5. And that's where we know that Jill, goes missing. So, let's save real quick. And so, yeah, what we might do is when we finish this game, just for continuity's sakes, we may play Resident Evil 5 again, because it's not a seamless flow into Resident Evil 5, but it's a pretty decent one. And then I can help fill in the gaps from some of the stuff from one of the comic books, the BSAA comic book they made, that Wildstorm made. And I can help fill in a few pieces there. And then some of the files will obviously help fill in the gaps too.
Things got to Chris and Jessica?
I hope not.
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
All right, then let's find him already.
Oh.
You hear that?
So now we can use this again.
I'll check it out.
Okay, I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's trail.
So yeah, that
Has a lot of
that carcass was
similarities to the
26.
corpses on the beach.
Gave us 26%. All right, let's go collect all this stuff. Because sadly, I don't think all the handgun bullets we found on the beach came with us. All right, here we go. Yeah, so because this is in first person, this is ultimately the genesis of Resident Evil 7. The developer was saying how they spent most of the game, most of, like, they actually, while developing it, played through the whole game in this mode to make sure everything worked and all the angles worked from both angles, so, to be prepared for players who might just run around scanning things. So it's pretty neat that they did that. I think this is the door. Yeah, check this out.
Chris! Come on, say something!
So that scene right there with Chris,
But he's trapped in there.
that was in the initial trailer for this game.
No,
And if I can
it's a
find
tough
that
lock.
footage,
I need the key.
maybe I'll splice it in like right here. Like maybe we'll just hang out for a second here live, and maybe on the edited version I'll splice in that cutscene from that first trailer right here, and that set this game up where you thought there was going to be like two Chris's or someone impersonating Chris. So yeah, I'll try to find that clip and put it right here.
Somehow, I always manage to come through. Not this time. I messed up.
You think you'll get away with this?
I already have, Jill.
Do you have it?
Maybe. You'll have to kill me to find out.
And what would you do if you found it? It doesn't matter, because you're already.
And okay, clip over. All right, let's get back to the game. That's my editing note to myself to insert the clip there. Hopefully I found it. Oh, what up? Green herb. Alright, another green herb. Jeez. Yep. You can see when you pull up your radar, that bottom circle that's kind of boom, glowing there, that usually tells you you're near something that can scan. So like, see, there's nothing when I look this way. Oh wait, no, there is. Never mind. Let's scan this. Let's see. So yeah, it should go away. Nope. I guess I'm too close to everything. Oh well. But normally that doesn't pulsate like that. And we got a ton of herb though. Yeah, I like this. I mean, it just adds more to the game, I think, because sometimes you're walking in a hallway and you're like, oh, I'll just scan for a while, and then a creature shows up and you have to immediately switch into battle mode. It just adds another level of horror. I feel. See? It's not pulsing down there. So yeah. Oh, what up? Yeah, and these things twitch so much, it's like so hard to Scan it while it's alive. Yes, sweet. And then when it turns into mush, it's like worth less. You know, it'll just give you like 8 points or something like that. So it's always good to scan it while it's alive. Oh, hello. There's something in here. Bullets, good. I need bullets. I think almost every room in this game has something you can scan. Oh, that's the thing in the other room. Never mind. Yep, that's in the other room. All right. Oh. Oh, it's in that room? Jeez. Yeah, you can... I forgot. This thing has a good range. You can scan things in another room. Anchor mark. So this is another cool thing. Is just like old school Resident Evil, they're like, oh, we're going to bring back, like, you know, different keys, like the night key, or the helmet key and the armor key. So this one has, like, an anchor and a couple other, like, aquatic things, which is cool. Right, that one's locked, too. And... oh. Whoa. Oh, no. Okay. And I guess that she's dead. I was hoping I'd have a grenade, but I did not. I'm also kind of glad they didn't just go with zombies in this one too.
The BOW's got her though.
Who was she?
I'm still trying to piece that together.
I can't remember if there are zombies. I don't think there's zombies really in this game. But these creatures are kind of neat. They're zombie enough, right? Like, they're close enough. They kind of almost look like early stages of molded, too, which is kind of neat to think about. All right, well, she's dead.
Parker, I couldn't find anything out on the woman, but I did find a key.
Let's try it out. I'll meet you in the Chris's room. See you there.
Handprint. Yeah, I don't remember handprints at all in this game, but... all right. She found a key to Chris's room, huh? Okay. Let's use it then. Whoa! I should have scanned them. Yeah. Got 13% off them. I'm already starting to get a little dizzy. There's a grenade. Dang. What? Boom. Oh, good. Another hand grenade. I was like, I kind of wish I didn't use my only one, but it's cool. So this key won't work here, but... Nah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you also get to that point too where scanning them, inventory full. So like I have to use an herb. So let's see. Yeah, I guess I don't need to use one either. Oh, Jesus, that was a mistake. So there's the knife. Dang. Yep. I guess I'm pressing the button to use an herb, but I don't need to because I haven't been hit yet. So, fair enough. Now I just wasted my grenade, though. Let's just backtrack a second here. And let's get the bullets that were in here, because there was a lot. Yeah, there we go, 14. Some more there. Some more there. Sweet. Now we're back to full ammo. Only because I don't trust my aim, and because some of these creatures take, like, you know, half a clip to kill, if not a whole clip sometimes. It's better just to make sure I have full ammo. Alright, let's get this. Bullets? Yeah. Nope, I picked those up. Alright, Chris. I'm coming to rescue you.
Jill.
Whoa, okay.
We gotta help Chris.
Let's do this.
Chris! Chris? What is this?
Great. It's a trap.
It's time you learned the truth, Miss Valentine.
Dun dun dun! Oh, end of episode 1.